Welcome back to Channel Old Glory Coin, another exciting episode of Your Channel Name. If you have a jar full of dimes lying around, you may want to take a closer look because today, we're talking about one of the rarest and most valuable dimes in modern history, the 2009 Roosevelt dime that could be worth a staggering $88,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single dime, just 10 cents, could make you a fortune. Stay tuned as we dive into the history, key features, minting errors, and what makes this particular 2009 dime so incredibly valuable. Before we uncover the mystery behind this valuable 2009 Roosevelt dime, let's take a quick look at how the Roosevelt dime came to be. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, just 1 year after the death of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. FDR was beloved for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and he played a major role in establishing the March of Dimes campaign, which helped fight polio. To honor his legacy, the U.S. Mint replaced the Mercury dime with the Roosevelt dime, and the design has remained relatively unchanged for over 75 years. Now, let's zoom into the 2009 Roosevelt dime. This coin, like other Roosevelt dimes, features, on the obverse front, a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. You'll see the words, Liberty, the year 2009, and the phrase, In God We Trust, along with the mint mark near Roosevelt's neck. On the reverse back it showcases a torch, symbolizing liberty, an olive branch, peace, and an oak branch, strength. The words, United States of America, E pluribus unum, and one dime are inscribed. Now, the big question, why is a 2009 Roosevelt dime worth a jaw-dropping $88,000? The answer lies in its rarity, errors, and demand among collectors. Here's what makes this specific 2009 dime so special: minting errors. Some rare 2009 Roosevelt dimes were struck with a missing clad layer, meaning they lack the usual copper-nickel outer coating. Instead, these error coins appear with a copper-like or blank planchet surface, a major minting flaw that collectors crave. Double die obverse, DDO. Some 2009 dimes were accidentally struck twice on the obverse side, causing a slightly doubled image of Roosevelt's face, letters, or the date. This error significantly increases the coin's value. Off-center strikes. Another rare error found in certain 2009 Roosevelt dimes is an off-center strike, where the coin's design is misaligned due to improper striking at the U.S. Mint. This adds to its uniqueness and value. Full bands, FB, designation. Coins graded as full bands by professional grading services, like PCGS and NGC, hold much higher value. This means that the bands on the torch on the reverse side are completely separated and fully visible, indicating a well-struck and high-quality coin. Low mintage and demand. While billions of Roosevelt dimes were minted, certain varieties of the 2009 dime, especially those with errors, are extremely rare, making them highly sought after by serious collectors willing to pay big money for them. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable 2009 Roosevelt dimes? Here's what you need to do: check the year and mint mark, look for the 2009 date and check if it has a mint mark, P, D, or S. Coins from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco can all have rare variations. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling on Roosevelt's face or lettering, any missing clad layers, or off-center strikes. Weigh your coin. A regular dime weighs 2.268 grams. If your 2009 dime weighs significantly less or more, it may have an error. Check for full bands. If the torch bands on the reverse are fully defined, your coin may be highly valuable. Get it graded. If you think you have a special 2009 Roosevelt dime, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading and authentication. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and this 2009 Roosevelt dime worth $88,000 is just one example of how a simple pocket change find can turn into a life-changing discovery. So, don't ignore your spare change, take a closer look because you never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more rare coin discoveries, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and tell us what you'd do if you found a dime worth $88,000. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Today's video, we'll uncover the fascinating history of the Roosevelt dime, how to spot the valuable ones, and what makes this particular 2019 dime so special. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. But did you know that this coin replaced the Mercury dime, which had been in circulation since 1916? Roosevelt's legacy in fighting polio inspired the March of Dimes campaign, making it only fitting that his portrait graces this important coin. Fast forward to 2019, and the Roosevelt dime remains an everyday coin in American currency. But hidden among these common dimes is a rare variety that could fetch an astonishing $29,000. Now, not every 2019 dime is worth a fortune. In fact, most of them are worth just 10 cents. But collectors are always on the hunt for specific varieties, errors, and high-quality specimens that can turn an ordinary dime into a jackpot. So, what makes this particular 2019 dime worth $29,000? Let's find out. There are a few key factors that determine a coin's value: condition, mint mark, rarity, and errors. The 2019 Roosevelt dime that sold for $29,000 is a rare error coin. Error coins occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, creating unique and collectible varieties. First, look for any doubling on the inscriptions or Roosevelt's portrait. This is known as a double die error, and it can make your coin significantly more valuable. Next, check for an off-center strike. If the image is not perfectly aligned on the coin, you may have a rare misprint worth thousands. Also, look for missing or misaligned elements. Some dimes are missing key details due to a minting mistake, making them extremely valuable. But one of the biggest factors in determining the value of a coin is its condition. A flawless, uncirculated 2019 Roosevelt dime with a rare error can skyrocket in price. The dime that sold for $29,000 was a near-perfect specimen, graded MS 68 by a top grading service. So, you've checked your change, and you think you have a rare 2019 Roosevelt dime. What's next? Here are the best places to sell your valuable coin: Heritage Auctions, one of the biggest names in rare coin sales. PCGS and NGC, trusted grading services that can certify and authenticate your dime. eBay and coin dealers, great for selling to collectors and numismatists. Finding a valuable coin like this is like winning the lottery, but you'll never know unless you start looking. Check your dimes carefully, and who knows? You might just be holding on to $29,000 without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine finding a tiny coin in your pocket change and realizing it's worth a staggering $30,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1997 Roosevelt dime has taken the numismatic world by storm, turning heads and making collectors eager to get their hands on this rare piece of history. But what makes this dime so valuable? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets, the history, and the incredible value behind this small yet mighty coin. Before we dive into the value of the 1997 Roosevelt dime, let's take a quick look at the history of the Roosevelt dime itself. This iconic coin was first minted in 1946 to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. The dime was chosen for this tribute because Roosevelt had a strong connection to the March of Dimes, a charity dedicated to fighting polio. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, while the reverse showcases an olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. Over the years, the Roosevelt dime has seen minor changes, but it remains a staple in American currency. So, what makes the 1997 P. Roosevelt dime worth a jaw-dropping $30,000? Well, it all comes down to errors and rarity. Most 1997 P dimes are only worth their face value, but a select few have something extraordinary, a major minting error that turns this tiny coin into a collector's dream. One of the most valuable 1997 P dimes discovered had a unique error that set it apart from the millions of other dimes in circulation. This coin featured a striking anomaly, possibly an off-center strike, missing letters, or an unintentional double die error. In auctions, error coins like these can skyrocket in value, especially when certified by grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Wondering if you have a $30,000 dime sitting in your piggy bank? Here's how you can spot a rare 1997 P. Roosevelt dime and potentially strike gold. Check the mint mark. The P mint mark means the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Make sure the mark is correctly placed and not missing. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the coin for any double die errors, misalignment, or missing details. Weight and edge check. A normal Roosevelt dime weighs 2.268 grams, so if yours is significantly different, it could indicate a rare minting mistake. Get it graded. If you believe you have an error coin, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it authenticated and professionally graded. Higher grades equal higher value. Now, let's talk about the money. In recent years, a rare 1997 P. Roosevelt dime fetched an astonishing $30,000 at auction. Collectors are willing to pay a fortune for these rare finds, especially when they are in pristine condition. The rarer the error and the higher the coin's grade, the more valuable it becomes. So, could you be the next lucky person to find a $30,000 dime in your pocket? Keep your eyes open, because you never know what treasures might be hiding in your change. If you think you have a rare coin, get it checked by professionals, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Stay tuned for our next video, where we reveal more rare coins worth big money. Could you be holding a small fortune in your pocket change? A simple dime, just 10 cents, could be worth a staggering $48,000. That's right. In today's video, we'll uncover the shocking truth behind the 1987 D. Roosevelt dime, a rare and valuable coin that has stunned collectors and experts alike. Stay with me until the end, you won't believe what makes this dime so special. Before we dive into what makes the 1987 D. Roosevelt dime so valuable, let's take a quick look at the history of the Roosevelt dime. First introduced in 1946, this coin was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who played a critical role in American history and a champion in the fight against polio. The dime was chosen because of Roosevelt's association with the March of Dimes, a campaign that raised funds to combat polio. The design, featuring Roosevelt's profile, was created by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Now, let's talk about the 1987 D. Roosevelt dime. Most dimes from this year are common, but a few rare pieces have been discovered with major errors and unusual features that make them extremely valuable. If you find one of these special dimes, you could be looking at a payday worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. The specific 1987 D. Roosevelt dime that sold for a whopping $48,000 had a rare and dramatic mint error. Here's what to look for: double die obverse, DDO. This means the front of the coin has a doubling effect, making the letters and design appear blurry or overlapped. Off-center strike, a dime with an off-center strike of 50% or more, where parts of the design are missing, can be worth thousands. Missing mint mark or weak strike, while the D to mint mark should be present for Denver minted dimes. Certain weakly struck or missing marks have shocked collectors. Wrong planchet error, some dimes were mistakenly struck on planchets meant for other denominations or metals, significantly increasing their value. Mint errors are fascinating because they are one-of-a-kind mistakes. The U.S. Mint follows strict guidelines, but every once in a while, an error slips through, making these coins highly desirable among collectors. Rarity and demand drive prices sky high, and when an error coin like the 1987 D Roosevelt dime surfaces, serious collectors are willing to pay big money. So, how can you check if you have this golden ticket of dimes? Follow these simple steps. Look at the mint mark. If the D mint mark appears odd, faded, or completely missing, you might have something special. Check for doubling. Carefully examine Roosevelt's face, the lettering, and the date for any doubling effects. Inspect for misstrikes. If the design is off-center, clipped, or struck on a different metal, that's a big sign of rarity. Use a coin microscope or magnifying glass. These tools help reveal tiny details that the naked eye might miss. Weigh your coin. Errors sometimes appear on incorrect planchets, so checking the weight can help identify an anomaly. If you think you found a rare 1987 D Roosevelt dime, don't rush to sell it at face value. Here's how you can maximize your earnings. Get it professionally graded. Organizations like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can authenticate and grade your coin, increasing its market value. Auction it off. Rare coins often sell for more at major auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Find collectors online. Websites like eBay, CoinTalk, or dedicated numismatic forums can connect you with buyers willing to pay premium prices. Visit a coin dealer. A professional numismatist can assess your coin's value and offer insights on the best way to sell. So, do you have a 1987 D Roosevelt dime worth $48,000 sitting in your change jar? It's time to start checking. Who knows? You might just be holding one of the rarest dimes in existence. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on rare coins worth big money, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Comment below if you have any interesting coins, and I'll see you in the next video. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, hidden errors, and mind-blowing auction sales of this tiny yet powerful coin. So, make sure you watch until the end because this could be your golden, well, silver, ticket to a huge payday. Before we talk about what makes this particular dime worth $60,000, let's take a quick journey back in time. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, just after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was designed to honor him because he played a key role in fighting polio, a disease that affected millions of people, including himself. The March of Dimes campaign, which raised money for polio research, was named after the dime. But fast forward to 1984, and this little coin took on a whole new life of its own. The U.S. Mint produced millions of Roosevelt dimes that year, but one special dime stands out, a rare error coin that makes collectors go crazy. So what exactly makes this 1984 P dime so valuable? The answer lies in a mint error. Some rare 1984 P dimes were struck with a full brockage error, meaning the design was stamped incorrectly, causing major deformities on the coin. These rare mistakes make collectors willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars for a single dime. Did you know? Error coins like these can be found in your loose change if you know what to look for. That's why coin collectors are always checking their dimes closely, because one mistake from the U.S. Mint could mean a massive payday. Alright, let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the value. One of these rare 1984 P Roosevelt dimes with the special error sold for an unbelievable $60,000 at auction. That's right, just 10 cents turned into $60,000 because of one simple mistake at the mint. If you had 100 of these, you'd be a millionaire. So how can you find one of these rare coins? Let's break it down. If you're searching for a valuable 1984 P Roosevelt dime, here's what you need to look for. Check the mint mark. The P mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Look for errors. Pay close attention to any misprints, off-center strikes, or brockage errors on the coin. Coin condition. Coins in high-grade condition, MS 65 or higher, are worth way more money. If your coin is in pristine shape, it could be worth a fortune. Get it graded. If you think you have a valuable dime, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and increase its value. So, you think you found a rare 1984 dime? Here's how to cash in on it. Take clear photos. High-quality images help attract serious buyers. List it online. Sell your coin on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections. Visit a coin dealer. Professional coin dealers can evaluate your dime and offer you a fair price. Attend a coin show. Big collectors attend coin shows, and you might find someone willing to pay top dollar. And there you have it. The 1984 Roosevelt dime, a tiny coin with a huge price tag of $60,000. Who knew that a little mistake could be worth so much money? So, what are you waiting for? Check your pocket change, old piggy banks, and coin jars. You might just be sitting on a small fortune.